Okay, Unit 3 project. I've got my Unit 3 project spreadsheet open. I'm going to get my text to copy and paste. Right click, copy that. Come on over there, paste that into A1. Let's see how it comes out. Okay, looks good. Notice that I got an extra row up here. I'm going to right click that row and delete that row. So I'm in row 1. Okay, formatting directions. Again, we're going to bold and center, fill with yellow. Bold. Click on the horizontal line, center, and fill with yellow. Next, I bold, center, fill with blue, and make my text color white. Okay, this is pretty standard. I'm going to put borders on all of it. Click on the borders button after selecting it. Click all borders. Okay, cell B10, I'm going to write totals. I'll put a top and bottom border on this whole row. Click on borders. We've done this before. Bottom border, top border. Okay. And then we're going to put a formula in C10 right here to sum cells C2 through C8. So C2 through C8. So I'm going to click on the function and sum. It's going to ask me what range do you want to total. Okay, and I select C2 through C8 and hit enter. Okay, and now I'm going to drag that across to do totals for all of these columns. Now what we're going to do next is we're going to delete the formulas in 3 particular columns, and that is for percentages, because you don't want to, it doesn't give us statistically useful information to total up percentages in this case. Okay, so I deleted in just those 3. So next I'm going to do averages. I'm going to put a click here, and I'm going to put a top and bottom border on this row. So I have totals and then averages. Okay, I'm going to put a formula to average C2 through C8. Be careful, don't include C10. We're just going C2 through C8. So I'm going to go to the functions and I'm going to average. And my range is C2 through C8. And I hit enter on my keyboard. Okay. And I'm going to drag that across all the way. Okay. Notice there's no numbers here, so it gives me an error message. That's okay for now. Also, I don't want to have that many decimal places. So let's go for 1 decimal place. Okay. Now, so we've got all our averages for everything but these 3 columns. In order to do these 3 columns, we have to remember how to figure percentage. So we need to put equals, and we divide the number of field goals in this case by the field goals attempted. Don't forget that /. So it's equals C2 divided by D2. And then we hit enter. So we get a very long number. So what we're going to do is drag that down. And then we're going to format, if you recall, as a percentage. And let's make that more statistically relevant by just putting 1 decimal place. Let's do the same thing down here. Let's format it as a percentage. Now an average here, in this case, an average of a percentage is relevant, so we will put, you know, a total wasn't, but an average is. Okay, so we're going to repeat that for three-pointer percentages. The three-pointers divided by the three-point attempts. We're going to hit enter. And if you decrease the decimal points here and highlight it here, it should, let's see if, bring it all down. Okay, notice that we get an error message on these two because there's nothing in there to put for an error, so we're going to undo that. And I'm going to bring this down to just H2 through H8. And then come over here and don't forget to format H12, which is the average of three-point percentage. So I'm going to do percentage and decrease it by 1 decimal point. Okay, this is all more relevant information that way. Okay, so our last free throw percentage. Again, the number of free throws divided by the number of free throws attempted. I'm going to hit enter. I am going to decrease the number of decimals. Actually, let's form it as a percentage and then decrease it just one time. Bring it down. And then don't forget to format the last one, K12, to 1 percentage point. So that gives us, so for example, the team, these top 7 players as a team on the team shot 77.4% during the finals. Three-point percentage was 31.4%, and field goal percentage was 43.8%. Okay, so in this, we have done multiplication, division, we have summed, and we have averaged for the Unit 3 project. Go ahead and check it against the key, and first of all, let's take a look at our formulas. Okay, looks good. View all formulas and turn it in and check against the key.